Okay, there we go. How is everyone doing? Oh, why is it so dark in here? This game is so dark for some reason. My lights are all working as normal. Oh, maybe it's the angle of the light coming in. Okay, maybe it is that. Maybe it's the light coming in. Yep, that's what it was. It was the light coming in from the windows washing out my face cam. Okay, there we go. How's everyone doing? Yep, we're a little today. How you doing, Michael Shook? So, yeah, we are getting back to our shiny egg hatching hunt. Oh, that's, Echo's Fletchender. Basically, I helped one of my friends get in Indeedee because they were having so much trouble doing these Greninja raids because, like, people were absolutely being bots in their raids. So, they... I'm just like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to use? I said, just probably best to just take it in Indeedee. And I just bred him in Indeedee. He said, I don't want to use my bottle cap. So, okay, fine. I'll level it up to level 100. Because, yeah, for those who don't know, I have 900... I used to have 999 for large experience candies. I dumped in, like, 23 of them into Echo's Indeedee to level up to level 100 bottle capped at 4 because I had 185 of them. So I'm like, I can afford to burn them. He's like, I don't want to, because he just like strike through on Discord. I don't want to use mine. He's like, okay, fine, I'll do it for you. But yeah, we are going to be going back to Greninja raid. I mean, I can believe him, honestly. He's not as into like the grind set as I am, because like he doesn't go for shiny hunting. He doesn't do competitive, and I mean, also, like, he does a lot of other stuff, too. Like, he doesn't like, exclusively pretty much play Pokemon in the same way that I do. He plays a lot of other games, and he doesn't have that many bottle caps because he doesn't, like, raid as aggressively in-game as I do. So it's like, I can understand that. And one of the reasons why I actually go out of my way to gather so many excess materials is, like, specifically so I can help my friends with their stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so we are going to be resuming our shiny hunt for the Froakie family. We are also going to be doing some Greninja level 7 raids, if you guys have those. So long as we follow the strategy and works. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Oh god. Yeah, we could probably go do the Beast Ball Froakie. We could do that right now, actually. We'll just set up like the regular link code. 1928376. How you doing, David Doss? Hope you're doing well. Meanwhile, I'm hunting a different Water Dark Reborn. Nah, yeah, I've heard of Reborn. I've heard of a lot of good things about the ROM hacks. But yeah, we can do the link trade. We'll do our usual link code 19283746. I'm doing very well. 19283746. Sure, Dragon just gonna finish up. Got my Clodsire noise, 1100 Clodsire. I do wish, not really wish, but I do miss that back in Sword and Shield, you could have the basically the search thing for a trade and battle running while you're just doing stuff in the overworld. I think that was definitely like something that it was not as good of a thing, but I'm okay with this. Oh, I'm the same way, JJ. I don't remember how to spell the thing's name. I just call it, like, Sharpedo. Because whenever I refer to, like, Pokemon evolutionary families, I almost always refer to, like, by the final member of the family. But yeah, just let me know when you want to do the trade. I'll be able to do that at any time, at any point. I heard he was in. I'd go for him. I heard he was in the game. Oh, wait, what Pokemon? Carvana? Yeah, Carvana's not in the game. Carvana was back in Sword and Shield. Froakie. Croaky. It's a little Froakie. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? Just like asking that. Just to, start things off and break the ice. But yeah, I am hoping to knock out a whole lot of Froakie eggs. Hey, Humberto, and the mods in... Actually, I can grab a link, Humberto. Looking forward to our battle in the EBL. It's gonna be fun, and also terrifying when you absolutely Shrek me into next year. But yeah, for those who don't know, I am part of the Elite Battle... Actually, I can just make you mod. I can just add you as mod, Humberto. If you want to go drop a link to the EBL's channel, I'd be very happy for that. But everyone on our end, send some love to our good buddy Humberto, aka Lionheart Plays, fellow participation person of the Elite Battle League. And I believe he's like 3-time reigning champion of the EBL. Looking forward to facing your team, and potentially getting dumpstered by it. You remember the name of Bastiodon last night in stream and ended up calling it the weird topic. Yeah, Bastiodon Shieldon. I only remember that because of the Diamond Pearl anime. Because you just got freaking Byron, who just yells out, I love defense! I love Bastiodon! And also, like, Chugga kind of have to them into my skill. He's great. I like a lot of great moments from the Sinnoh anime, but also kind of a lot of cringy ones. It's like, that's kind of my favorite thing about the Pokemon anime up until, like, Unova, because Unova, I would say the anime started to become a lot less entertaining to watch, where you've just got moments of just nonsense going on, like just very memeable, very hilarious lines in just moments. Like, you've got, you know, like Brock hitting on Cynthia, and then you've got, you know, Brock's Krogunk going to poison jab Brock, and he just looks over and just smiles at Brock's Krogunk, and it just like looks down, gets rid of the poison jab, and just like looks almost like it's blushing. It's like, I love it. Like, she is able to make it so that, like, yeah, Krogunk won't poison jab Brock. Like, I love it. She has too much power. Cynthia has too much power. How do I get recover and stockpile on my clouds? I won't let from the past. You need to get it from egg modes. So the way that you do that is you find another Pokemon that is capable of learning Recover. And you find a Pokemon that is also, and then you find, you know, a second Pokemon that is capable of learning Stockpile. Or if you can find a Pokemon that learns both Stockpile and Recover, you put them together in a picnic with a Clodsire that has 2 free move spaces. And the Clodsire also needs to be holding the Mirror Herb. Then the Clodsire will learn, Stockpile, and it will learn, Recover. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, great things. I don't have them right here. Yeah, I mean, you're 3-time reigning champion of the EBL, Humberto. Alright, that's what scares me. Like, I have a lot of experience competitively, but I don't have much experience in singles compared to my doubles experience. And I have, like, no experience battling with no items. So, like, you do hold the advantage in that sense. Oh, what is it, Jimmy? You get to know where you can go. Let's go with Goldengo. Yeah, I know. I know about Goldengo's water surfboard. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just it's regular movement on the overworld when in Let's Go as well, as it just goes around on the surfboard. It's very entertaining. Like, Goldengo is Goldengo's one of the things that I point to when I say I like how there's a lot of silly Pokemon that were added in this gen that are quite good. Like, you have Tatsugiri, which is just, it's silly. It's a little freaking sushi thing that hops in the mouth of this giant catfish monster that jacks its stats up into absurdity and just starts punching your face in. It's silly, but I love it. You've got Goldengo, which just looks really, really silly. It just, like, flings coins at you to attack. And it's really good. I like that. We're gonna do in Citywide Raid, bring it would be... Yes! It would... Because I'm fairly certain unless they would go in specifically and individually code every single Pokemon's base availability to be Hisui, which I don't think they would do, because you don't get Hisui in Lilligant, and, you know, a couple of the other Hisui in evolutionary forms. They would do, okay, you just get Decidueye that way. Got shiny Froakie this morning, left there. Nice. It's always good when you get under odds shinies. Yeah, so far every single one of our Masuda hunts have been under odds. I'm hoping Greninja can keep the streak alive. But yeah. Also, if you guys have your 7-star Greninja raids, we are down to do those, provided you guys bring, like, the right teams, because there are some very specific options we need to use against them. Yeah, Masuda Shinies are a bit annoying to get in this game, but the way that, what if the DLC has a Hisuian Park? It's like, yeah, the way Gen 7 did it was Ultra Space. You go into Ultra Space, and that's where you evolve the stuff, and then you get it. But also, I believe it was Everstone also gets it. It's weird how it works. But yeah. I have a feeling that the DLC is going to add in ways of getting them. Because we know the Hisuian Pokemon's data is already in the game's coding. Like, we also know that freaking Hisuian Decidueye's triple arrows is absolutely insane. Like, I've mentioned it before, but the change they made to triple arrows is insane. Before, it was a 50 base power move that would, like, I think it would, like, always drop the target's physical defense, and then it would also raise your critical hit ratio. The change they made was it no longer raises your critical hit rate, but what they did was it's a 30% chance to drop your target's physical defense, as well as a 30% chance to flinch, and on top of that, it went from a 50 base power move to a 90 base power move, as well as having a high critical hit chance. Normal moves have like a 4.7% chance of landing a critical hit. Triple arrows, in addition to all of that absurdity that was given to it, is like a 12.5. It is insane how much they jacked up triple arrows. The only thing I think that is going to hold Hisuian Decidueye back is the fact that its speed is kind of too low to be out of Trick Room and a bit too high to be in Trick Room. Wait. Hey, we're getting raided! How you doing, Master B Rad? Welcome in, JJ Phoenix. Welcome in, Ambitious Aiden. Welcome in, Kyle B. Dot. How you doing? Ambitious Fiery T-Raid. I freaking love the name of that. Best counter for what? For Greninja? Basically, it's psychic types. Well, Glade. With support in DD and generally a Revavroom and a Gastrodon with Clear Smog. But how you doing, Raiders? How are you doing, Ambitious Aiden? How are you doing? What were you streaming on your end? How did it go? Hopefully it went well. Were you doing Greninja raids? Hey, Tofi, how you doing? The Sims, yeah. Interesting. I've actually never played The Sims. Nah, freaking Meryl. Just give me a freaking, like, level 5 raid. Give me a level 5 raid. Oh, triple raid, really? Oh, thank you very much, JJ the Phoenix, for that subscribe. Really? Wait, where's Gentleman Gliscor? Where is Mr. Gentlemanly Gliscor? I've been soloing and doing with viewers with Lobo close combo. Yeah, the slow bro has not been working for me. The stat purge the stat purge going off way too early, as well as the shield coming up very, very quickly. It has been absolutely ruining any attempts I've been doing with slow bro, which is why we came up with the strategy, which actually is like, well, before the thing. I actually came up with a strategy with Ace Trainer Al of 2 turns. It's 1 turn setup, 2nd turn you go for the kill, which it is turn 1, Gallade Swords Dance. Indeedee sets up Reflect. Revavroom goes Screech. 2nd turn, Revavroom Screeches again, and Gallade goes for Psycho Cut, with the Indeedee going for Helping Hand. That will one-shot Greninja. The strategy actually still works if you just use Clear Smog, purge away the evasion boost, and then you still have the Revavroom basically double Screech. It still one-shots. It was Pokemon Apollo fan game. Interesting. Thank you very much for coming. Hey, there's Gentleman Gliscor. Thank you very much. Can someone please go grab Gentleman Gliscor's link? Got my Greninja today. Still got Umbreon or Indeedee. I'll be happy to do that. I have the Indeedee. So if anyone else has like other things, I can just bring the Indeedee. It is important, though, to remember not to attack the Greninja unless you are the Gallade, unless you have Swords Dance. If you have your raid, I'm ready to help. I'm ready to pop in. But yeah. Yes, I made a whole video on it. I did make a whole video on it. Humberto. I pinged. Oh, I didn't know that was Mike the Quick. I pinged in the EVL server about it. But yeah, I am ready to do the raid. Also, if any of you guys find level 5 raids, I am always happy to do those. But just be aware, level 5 raids that have that gold background you can see of like all the bronze on there, those will never drop Herba Mystica. So if you're going for Herba Mystica for shiny hunting, do not do the level 5 raids that have the gold background. They have a 0 chance of dropping it. I want the Gator to be next. I would love Fraligator to come back, but I love Fraligator. I love it. Like, Fraligator, I would say probably is... Maybe it's like my third or fourth favorite favorite starter. Like, I love Fraligator. Chicken nuggies. Love them. Chicken nuggies are delicious. I haven't had them in a long time, though. But thank you guys all for coming in with that raid. If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And send some love from the people on our end to Gentleman Glasscore, Aiden. Also, Phoenix. Did we get him, JJ Phoenix's link here? Because they said it was a triple raid of Glasscore, Aiden, and Glasscore. No, not Glasscore. Gentleman Glasscore, Aiden, and Phoenix. Here you go, chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, munch. But yeah, the strategy is working. Provided, like, my only worry about future... Humberto, can you please go grab... Humberto, can you please go grab JJ Phoenix's link? Thank you very much. Yeah, my only worry, though, going forward... My only worry going forward with level 7 raids is the Greninja precedent of potential double team spam. Because these raids are seemingly designed to kind of discourage solo attempts, as in, like, reliable hard set solo attempts. So my worry is going forward, they're gonna just like tech double team and evasion hacks onto everything. But I think that may stay an exclusive. I mean, we can try with the Slowbro. So long as we get the double screech off, I think we should be okay. Like, yeah, I'd say abandon the raid. We don't really have a way of beating this thing. We need a physical attack with... You know what? I'll bring Gallade. Wait, do I even have a level 1? I don't know. Right, my Gallade doesn't have Life Orb on it. Yeah, my Gallade... Yeah, my Gallade is not set up for damage. I mean, we can still try it. We can attempt it. Do we have anything with metal sound, now that I think about it? I don't. Okay. Yeah, evasion, defense, especially. I'm expecting that. I don't think they're going to go the route of giving everything double team tech anymore. Because, like, Greninja's only self-buffing move, I think, is double team. That is it. I think it lost workup in this gen. So, if they were going to give it any sort of form of self-buff, I think the only option... I mean, honestly, sleep paralyzing level 7, I don't think they're going to be that bad. Because if you have a... What is it? If you have... Misty Train, that's the name of it. Set up on the ground, you're not going to get affected by status conditions. Which, like, Grimmsnarl, I will die on the hill of. It is the best support Pokemon in the game. Screens, Spirit Break, Chilling Water, Misty Terrain. You're great. It's gold. Unless you are dealing with freaking, like, dark types. And even then, you don't really need to deal with the other stuff like that. It's very, very reliably good. Alright, the Slowbro needs to attack this turn. Wait, no, mistake, no. It's like it. What? You need to put the yeah, it needs to be. But yeah, be aware when it comes to Greninja raids, it will always do a stat purge on turn 3. So, that's the issue. Yeah. Turn 3, Greninja always goes for the stat purge. That's the reason why I say, like, Slowbro isn't really the best option to go for, because Slowbro is entirely dependent on setting up its stat boosts. When it goes to turn 3, Greninja will automatically delete those. Which is a huge problem, so now it needs to go for the attack. Slowbro needs to go for the attack right now. Helping Hand goes in. Okay. Yeah, the main issue is specifically down to the stat purge. That's why I said we needed to go for the attack, because the shield goes up 2 turns after the stat purge. I think we lose this. No, it is turn 3. Turn 3, it goes for this purge. Turn 5, I believe, it goes for the shield. So like, this is very, very timing heavy. And that was a crit. Wasn't a crit. Okay, that was just a low roll on the first one then. Alright. Okay. That was fun. No, it is turn 3. Yeah, I need to... The issue with counting the turns off, really, is that I'm moving a lot slower than the others. But yeah, we need to go for the attacks now. You can recover shield. Yeah, we can. The problem is the shield is just a little more annoying to deal with. It just takes a bit longer to go through. That's the reason we go with the strategy with the Gallade. Because Gallade is capable of one-shotting it before the shield pops up. And also, you don't take an infinite number of turns to set up. Yeah, that's the reason why. It can one-shot before the shield comes into play, which is the reason we go with the Gallade strategy. The issue is that most people already have Slowbro built. So they will go with the Slowbro because of that. But whoever is using the Slowbro, go for the attack. Because we are going to lose. Like, this is why I decided yesterday we are not doing the Greninja raids anymore. After a certain point. Because if we do not beat these in a timely manner, there's no point in doing them. Hey, Wiley, how you doing? That's also why, as the fight goes on, Greninja will stack up more evasion buffs, which means it's harder to hit, which means it's harder to win, which means we're going to lose here. Yeah, going forward, if we see another Slowbro, we are immediately ending. It takes way too long and it is way too risky. And now all of its minus defense boosts are gone. We miss this next one, we lose. Good, we beat it. There we go. Well, at least we beat it. But yeah. Just because Slowbro can win does not mean it is good to use. Yeah, again, Slowbro can work. The issue with Slowbro is its win rate is not perfect. That's why we go with Gallade. Gallade has a perfect win rate. It is capable of taking the Greninja out before the shield is applied. The issue is most people don't have the Greninja set up. Don't have the Gallade set up to kill the Greninja. Yeah, I agree. Since Hero had a few join and still beat it because they cheated. Yeah. Like, the Slowbro only works with massive support. That's why I don't really like doing it. Because it takes way too much to really get going. When it comes to these raids, I like the simplicity of the Gallade. Because it is turn 1, Reflect, Screech, and Swords Dance. Turn 2, Helping Hand, Screech, Psycho Cut, Greninja's dead. No, I mean like Sub Roaster works. I mean, I prefer the 4th being support in the form of something like Galastrodon that is capable of throwing out like Clear Smog to remove the evasion boost. But I mean, other friend could help. Could get a Beast Ball Focus. Dragon, I can send you it now. Dragon, I set up the trade earlier. You didn't join. Nice, David. But yeah, we can do the trade now for the Beast Ball Froakie. Because yeah, I caught my Greninja in a Beast Ball. Wrong one. Nope. Why is it that the buttons do not work? So like, I load another thing and it takes like a second to 2 seconds for the thing to actually be able to click things. Here we go. Code is ready. Searching for trade partner now. I can give one. I have a bunch of spares. Also, I can make an EVL command now. So let me go back up. Let me go up to Humberto's Elite Battle League link. I can make that. Add command. Command EVL. Message. The Elite Battle League. Where all your favorite creators battle it out. There we go. There is the Elite Battle League. There we go. Been having great success with those raids. The only issue I had was where someone only brought Gallade. Yeah. Because, like, the Gallade, you need the EVs, you need the Adamant Nature, and you need the Life Orb. Like, that's the issue with the Gallade is, with all of those applied, you do pass the damage threshold. But you do need to have all of those. You can afford to skimp out on some EV investment. Actually, let me actually go check how many EVs you actually don't need in order to be able to do this. Are you sure that you're connected to the internet, Dragonclaw? You put a member to my team. Oh, there it is. Is this you, Dragonclaw? Just want to make sure. Might I have an increased urban rate? No, Baxcalibur does not have an increased urban Mystica rate. Oh, because this is you. Okay. There you go. There you go. Let me actually check to see. Let me see how much you can afford to skimp out on when it comes to attacking EVs onto the Greninja. Let's see. Okay, so -4. Psychic Terrain is in effect. Helping Hand is proccing. 152 +2. Okay. So. Oh, sorry, there we go. Okay, so let's see how much we can go. Let's see how much you can actually afford to go down to. Let's see how much you can afford to go to the minimum. Okay. You can afford to go to about 200 attacking EVs into it before you no longer knock out the Greninja in a single hit. That is it. But I mean, about 200. So basically, you can afford to buy a bit less proteins, but it's still best to just go full investment. Honestly, I think something might be wrong since I have 2 times where Greninja lived at a sliver of health. Was that you using the Gallade? Was that you using the Gallade? Or was that someone else with it? Because you overkill the Greninja by over 1,300 damage. So it could be a thing of, like, EV range. I mean, alternatively, it could be that Greninja does have a little more health than we thought. But I'm more inclined to go with it being the Gallade was not fully built. It was my fully hyper-trained EMAX EV and Adam. Really? It has Life Orb, right? That's weird, because it should one-shot. Oh, wait, Glaceon. Actually, no, this will be obnoxious. Glaceon is annoying to beat, because it just spams Blizzard. Well, what am I doing? We can just bring a Zoomerl. You guys can join this. Weirdest thing. Strange. I would... Interesting. I'm not sure why it didn't kill then. It should have done enough damage to knock it out. Like, again, the only thing I can think of. Also meta, test Slowbro against Greninja. I have tried testing Slowbro against Greninja and it has failed every time. I think it happens to be might be the bug. The thing is, the bug only happens with Play Rough. The bug only happens specifically with Play Rough on Huge Power Azumarill. I mean, the only other thing I can think of that might account for it is if Greninja has two different defense boosting natures. I mean, defense kneecapping natures. Because if it happens to have a defense increasing one, then the numbers make sense. The way the bug happens to me is interesting. Hey, Hero! One of the mods, please go grab Hero's link, please. How you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. How you doing, Hero? The only thing I can think of that could account for the Greninja surviving our set with a sliver of health is if Greninja has two different natures it can potentially be. Since we know it's decreasing its speed, but we know it's decreasing its speed and increasing its special defense, I think we can assume the same could happen for a different one. So it could be potentially relaxed as well. Relaxed nature would account for that. Because with a relaxed nature, your damage range is 7,050 to 8,300, with around half of those rolls failing to OHKO. So it could be, but has everyone... So, has everyone gotten a Greninja that is a... Let me check the nature for this. So it will be minus speed plus special defense. So everyone check your raid caught Greninja to make sure they are all sassy nature. Because if we have one that is different, or just one that is like specifically relaxed, then that would account for the discrepancy. They don't sound like Scottish people. That's the only thing I can think of, is that there might be some weird fluke case where Greninja does have relaxed nature. French frog, no like Scottish heroes. Nah, the Scottish. So does that mean Hero Plays is neighbors with Gloria? Also, can someone please go grab Hero Plays link? How are you doing, Hero? Congrats on the 10K, man. You freaking earned it, you legend. Absolute legend. My favorite phrase to say. I think that was the NPC doing that, and I'm glad it did that. My only worry is freeze dry. PRE. Oh, sorry. I have been focusing on running damage calcs, Al. I was calking. Alright? I was busy calking. That was why I didn't see it. Also, frickin' Azumarill, the legend of a thing with a critical hit right there. This is a 6-star raid boss and it did that much damage. I'm flipping it. I'm like, Azumarill, the hero, I love it. Can't do a thing to me. Not enough. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Glaceon? Nah, let's crunch the numbers. But I mean, I crunch the numbers in a damage calculator. It's literally a freaking calculator. I love it. It's like, Showdown's damage calculator is one of the most useful things there is. Because I can just run any set I want, I can sim almost any potential matchup that might pop up, and figure, okay, this is what I'm probably gonna, like, this is what I can expect for damage numbers. It's so useful. Like, I use that damage that damage calculator anytime I am building competitive teams. Specifically because I can calculate exactly how many EVs I need for specific things. Like, I can okay, my thing has this much speed. This thing can only run this much speed. So, I can run this much speed and not, I choose to believe it's all your head. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Thank you very much for that. Also, if you guys have not done so, !Discord. That'll bring you guys to the link to our Discord as well. If I recommend you guys join the Discord. It gives you updates on everything that we do. As well as this is the link to the Greninja counter video we put together with Ace Trainer Al. Gives you the sets to run to beat Greninja before the shield pops up. 2 turns, Greninja's dead. Level plan. Yeah, the awkward thing though is that if they do go forward with running the bosses of the level 7 raids in a similar vein as what they ran for Greninja, it's going to make the damage calculations a little more janky to run. Because we're probably not, okay, we'll just in-build Clear Smog into every single set. Actually, let me check something. Alright, Control Shift T. Does Unaware ignore evasion boosts? Unaware ability. No Urban Mystic, unfortunately. Unaware. Okay. Unaware. In battle, specifically when Pokemon use the ability, the evasion stat. Okay. So yes, unaware Pokemon do bypass evasion. Which means if we get something that is weak to Skeledirge's fire moves, even if they're running defense boosting, even if they're running evasion boosting, Skeledirge will bypass all of that. Fire by Skeledirge. Ooh, I'd be down for that. I would be very much down for that Excalibur raid, Michael Shook. The menu is super slow. Come on. I like that a few times hero. Yeah. Whenever you're doing the Indeedee, you always want to make sure that goes up. You always want to make sure that that happens. Hey, Pixel, how you doing? Another thing of Greninja eggs goes hatch. I think that this is the Lucifish. There you go. Delete. Delete. Delete all of the wrong Froakie. Yeah, I'm hoping we get our shiny quickly, but considering every other Masuda hunt we've done has been mega under odds, I'm not gonna be surprised when this Greninja goes over odds. But yeah. Yeah, I was actually talking with Sly Guy a little bit earlier about how I gather eggs, because he was like, how do you guys gather so many eggs so quickly? And I say, I'm just editing videos or scripting them out while I am, like, collecting them. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Hero. Thank you very much for popping in. I'm gonna figure out how to find 7-star raids, so I went to the Discord and ended up getting carried. Yeah, do you have 6-star raids unlocked, Pixel? Because you need to have 6-star raids unlocked in order to get them. Is it Sly Guy? And my mind goes to Sly Dog. Never heard of him. But yeah, Sly Guy was asking, like, how do you guys gather so many eggs? Because he just finds it very boring to collect eggs in this game. And I said, yeah, I just multitask. Like, I have. You guys don't see the notepad outside of, like, occasionally in discussion videos. That's my pencil falling. But, like, yeah, this is the notepad. The legendary notepad on which, like, all of my scripts are written. I just basically have this in front of me, and I'm, like, writing them down. And right next to the notepad, I just have my controller. So anytime that I'm doing, like, scripts, every about 7 or so minutes, I will just, like, mash the A button a couple of times, and then just use that to go collect my eggs. That's what I do. Yeah, I could figure out either adults or nurses, so. Have you beaten the Academy Ace tournament? Because after that, you get a call from, like, Jacques will tell you to, do a couple of the 5-star raids. And I think it is you need to specifically host 5-star raids, have them be 1. Then you get access to 6 stars after doing a certain number of them. You might be able to join other people's, but I'm not too sure about the ability to join other people's and still have it count. It's very annoying. Yeah, I think it's something like you need like 10 or something like that. You need like a stupid number of them. Yeah, I think you might need to be able like to join other people's online ones. That should help. But yeah, it's an annoying part of the steps. It's an annoying one. But yeah, you need to do specifically level 5 raids in order to unlock them. But yeah, it's once you unlock them, then you get access to level 6 raids, and then you would also get access to level 7 raids. But in the grand scheme of things, I wouldn't really say level 6 raids are too worth it. And the reason I say that comes down to your reward pools for 6-star raids are inferior to your rewards from the 5-star raids when considering the difficulty involved. The only real difficulty difference between level 6 and level 5 raids is level 6s have a lot more health. Also, some assorted level 6s will have Terrablast in their moveset. So you have to watch out for that as well. But when it comes to, say, like everything else, you can just, with level 5s, you can just beat them into oblivion with like Iron Hands and Blissey, and not Blissey, with a Zoomer. You can't really do the same thing with level 6 raids, where you can frequently struggle with them if you're bringing like a neutral Azuma or a neutral Iron Hands. Unless you're doing things like Screech shenanigans, or you've got like Iron Hands getting juiced up by, say, Electric Terrain from Miraidon, you're probably not going to be able to beat it with just neutral hits. But yeah, that's why I say, like, yeah, that's why I kind of just do level 5s. Because the difference in rewards is not really justified by the increased difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, really the only reason I would say to ever have this level 6 unlocked is just so you can do the level 7s when they come out. There are some level 6 raids that are worth it. One of them is Blissey. So you can help people out in raids and have help. Yep, I love it. But yeah, like, Blissey raids are some of the few level 6 raids that I say are worth it. Because Blissey's a joke. Iron Hands and Azumarill can very easily deal with Blissey. And Blissey just has a ridiculously low physical defense. As well as it does have one of the best Urban Mystica drop reward pools of anything in the game. It has 7 rolls for Urban Mystica drops. And it has a, I believe, 13% chance for each of those to drop. It has a 13% chance for each of the Urban Mystica ones to drop. So even if you don't get like all 7 of them, which you're pretty much not very likely to get all 7, you're pretty likely to get like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4. You know, from like Blissey. The other one is like Satitan, also has like that same high level pool. And that's a relatively easy one to do for a Azumarill. Yeah, NPC keeps going for Glare because the shield always blocks every status move. You can only get secondary effects to go off when it comes to the shield being applied if your move has a secondary effect. So, like, that's why Grimmsnarl is so good for Terror Raids when fighting things that are special attackers, because Spirit Break will always drop the target's special attack, and it always hits. So, it will always drop their special attack, even if the shield is still applied. A good other thing for that is, like, Nuzzle. Hello, welcome in, Pokemon Boy. Love the Miraidon violet logo for that. Delightful. And with that, the back caliber goes down. Also, useful bit of info to know about the shield. When you are terastallized, you deal bonus damage to the shield. So it is best to terastallize when facing the shield, even if your Terra type is not like the super effective type of the target. Unless your Terra type puts you at a defensive disadvantage. So say like I'm using my Magnezone against a water Terra type thing. Because my Magnezone's Terra type is a rock type because I caught it from a Terra Raid, that would put me at a defensive disadvantage against a water type, so it's best to not terastallize. But in every other case, you pretty much want to be terastallizing when you can, because you do bonus damage to the shield. Yeah, like, the annoying thing about the Terra Charge stealing in this game is, it is very, very easy for you to get locked in this infinite combo loop of the boss stealing your Terra Charge before you can use a move. So, like, there have been so many times I've use one more move to terastallize. I use my one move. Before I can move the next time, raid boss steals Terra Charge. Okay, use one more move. Okay, one more move, then I can terastallize. Oh, before I get to go my next move, boss steals Terra Charge. And that just keeps him with an endless chain. I hate it. Yeah, that soft lock is annoying. I don't know what causes that. I think it might have something to do with the memory leak. But one thing that I have noticed fixes it is if I, like, turn my system off fully, then turn it back on, that seems to make it go away. But 55 what? No, this is how many eggs we've hatched. The counter is for the number of Greninja Froakie eggs we have hatched to keep count until we get to the shiny. That's the way that counters work. Is you keep track of how many encounters you've gone through before getting the shiny. Yeah, for the extra shinies we have, that I have a box entirely dedicated to that, because in the course of shiny hunting everything in the Scarlet Violet decks, we have naturally accumulated an excessive number of spare shinies. These will all be going up for giveaway trades. I haven't figured out when the giveaway is going to be going for, but yeah, a lot of spare shinies. These freaking annoyed me. But yeah, they're going to go for a random giveaway. Imagine getting 55 shinies of the same Pokemon. I mean, I can imagine that. I've got, well, like, 15 shiny Blissey. Well, 15 shiny Chansey from Let's Go and from Ultra Moon, with how many times I've SOS chained on Pony Island and just KO'd the Blissey there. I have a vendetta against that family. Nice! Got that shiny Froakie very quickly. See, now you're overtaking me again, Caleb, when it comes to our shinies. Can I play raid? I am new to this raid. How far are you into the game, Pokemon Boy? Because you can join anyone's 7-star raid, but I would like to mention that level 7 raids, the Pokemon you are going to be fighting is going to be level 100, so it will be a bit of a difficult battle, even with other people. For everyone else, we have a video all about the best counters to use against Greninja. I made that myself with the help of Ace Trainer Al. Basically put together a strategy that in 2 turns is able to one-shot Greninja. 1 turn of setup. On the second turn, you go for the attack, and Greninja just drops to no health. But yeah, how you doing, Pokemon Boy? Thank you very much for coming in. Hey, no, I'm doing very well. Oh yeah, Echo just sent me a thing about, yeah, he knows about Battle Bond. Let me just, yeah, I know about the Battle Bond already. I knew. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, Greninja's Battle Bond ability was actually reworked recently. They changed Battle Bond. So Ash Greninja as a form no longer exists. In its place, Battle Bond is a one-time use per battle ability where Greninja, upon landing a knockout, will have its speed, physical attack, and special attack all increased 1 stage. So, for a comparison, think of like Beast Boost, but now jacked up on steroids. I've run the numbers. That change to Battle Bond makes Battle Bond boosted Greninja more powerful than Ash Greninja was ever capable of being. It is terrifying. I actually have a video basically all over, like, basically covering like how strong this thing is going to be, and the damage if this thing is made legal to the doubles competitive scene, how much it will do. Because if this thing is allowed into doubles, it will pretty much break the game. Greninja's freaking terrifying. Because considering when they added, hey, thank you very much, Fighty Butters, love the name. Because considering when they added Lycanroc with Dusk Form with Tough Claws on the Dusk Form Lycanroc, that was still legal for competitive play in official matches. And with the change to Battle Bond, I'm thinking that is going to allow Battle Bond Greninja to be legal in competitive. Because before, Battle Bond Greninja could not be used in official tournaments. I think this change is to allow it to be tournament legal. We have not got any shinies today, James. No, James. Hope everyone re-downloaded because... So far, I'm thinking, with the change to Battle Bond, they are going to be reworking that. They are going to... Well, because we also already know that when the DLC comes out, there is going to be a Greninja event. We already know that. And my expectation... Because I have a whole video I'm working on right now that all about, like, what my theory for the DLC is, which is for the exact reason I've actually been replaying Pokemon X version. Gotta get some footage for that. My theory for that, my hypothesis for this is that they're gonna make Greninja available in 7-star raids with Battle Bond when the DLC comes out, and that's how we're gonna get Battle Bond access. Because they did Greninja right now, and my expectation was they're not gonna do Greninja because they're going to do it during the DLC. Why would they do 2 separate Greninja events? But when you consider, oh yeah, Battle Bond exists, then, to quote Kronk, it's all coming together now. Second release method. Yes, so that item does have the increased Urban Mystica pool. Hey Ash, how you doing? I don't think you can re-download the Sun and Moon demo. No, Dusk Form Lycanroc was just made standard available. Yeah. Because the way you get Dusk Form Lycanroc is you just find it. It's only available 3 minutes out of every in-game day. But you can still get it. You can get it from raid dens, and you can just breed the Lycanroc, and it gets the own Tempo Rockruff in the eggs. With Greninja's Battle Bond, I'm expecting it to be different. The lobby must have just filled up, Pokemon. I must let Battle Bond Greninja in home locked until I purchase the description. Not exactly, Pixel. In a few days, like about like a little over a month, they are going to actually basically like bank and home the premium is going to be free because the DSI store is going to be shutting down. So it's going to be free. Hey, let's know how you doing. I have Ultra Moon and can't move the demo. But yeah, Again, guys, thank y'all for coming out. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so. And freaking heck, the thing is using yawn on me. That's the reason I love, what's its face? Grimmsnarl, because he just shuts down any, like, status boost. I understand, Letsune. If you want to talk in DMs, I'd be happy to talk. I've lost too many friends myself, so I understand how that's feeling. If you need someone to talk to, I'm always there to help, Letsune. Oh, we got the Titan's paralyzed. And that's why I freaking love Iron Hands. That much damage being dealt is insane. Okay, yeah, virtual hug. Virtual hug to all of the people in the audience to make sure you have a better day. There. Virtual hug. If I could find a way to sort of like commands, I have like a hug gif or something like that play, but I don't know how to set that up. If one of you guys could do a healing cheer, that would wake me up so I could Thunder Punch this thing in the face in. I'm doing hug. I'm doing hug. Hug.exe has been activated. Anybody who has 2 thumbs on Shiny Greninja. I would recommend it. I would say it's probably you, Cactus. Because I certainly know I don't have it. There we go. Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch for delightful damage. Thunder Punch for knockout. Nice. I had a feeling. Thank you guys very much. Stat Purge. It's not going to matter. Stat Purge is not going to matter at this point. Raichu's back in the field. There we go. Now I deal bonus damage to the shield. Love it. Add command Huggo. Yes, exactly, Ash. Delightful. I have the frog. Got a frog turn for 1. I should be able to get one, Letsune, because I still need to get my Greninja on my Scarlet version. Because, yes, I have both games. Where's the Scarlet version? There it is. Yeah, I still need to get my Greninja on my Scarlet version, so I still got to set up stuff on there. So, I'd be happy to help with them. And also, one of my friends, Echo, he still needs to get his Greninja, I'm pretty sure. So, I could probably coordinate something for that. You know, probably tomorrow or something like that. Because remember, Greninja is getting a rerun in like 2 weeks. So even if we don't get it today, like, I mean, this setting, there'll be another time to get it. Yeah, also level 100. Yeah, level 100's the big hard part is that. I mean, I have freaking 999 experience candy, so I'm good on everything. But, like, I know most people don't have those. I know most people don't have those. But there we go, so Titan goes down. I do love the Titan, like, with the balloons. It looks very fitting. Very fitting thing. The Titan goes kaboom. I'm not gonna catch it. I don't need it. You know, I know what it is. Sheer Force. So tired to wake up with it. Yikes. Yay, delightful Herba Mystica. Only 1, but, like, I'm fine with it. Hey, wait. Wait, let me tell you something. We hit 17,000. We hit 1,700 today. We hit 1.7K today, guys. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming out today. We finally broke that threshold. Only 300 more subs by the end of February, and we will do the Shiny Authentic Dynasty hunt. Yeah! And I mean, I couldn't have done it without you guys. This channel is just some idiot talking into a camera. You guys made it a community. You guys made it a community. Yeah, thank you very much, Evan. I mean, it's thanks to all of you guys. Again, I'm just some chucklehead talking into a camera. You guys made this community. But yes, if we get to 2K by the end of February, we will be doing a Shiny Authentic Dynasty hunt. We already have a Dynasty and Poltegeist, which is like with the phony forms. But Authentic Dynasty is like 1 in 500 odds. And then add that to basically the Shiny hunt, the Shiny odds. So it's like 1 in like 500,000 odds of getting one. It's gonna be painful. And if we get to 3K by May 12th, which, I mean, that's like, I don't think that's gonna happen. We are gonna be doing a full day playthrough video well, playthrough stream of Tears of the Kingdom for Legend of Zelda. I do like Legend of Zelda stuff. Ooh, Rev Room. This is gonna be fun. You guys can pop in. This is gonna be good. Rev Room is gonna be a joke. It's gonna be fun. Okay, thank you, Lithone. And no sound like sort of having. Really? No. I mean. I guess I'm having a bit of a hard time playing that. Really strange. Yeah. Greninja's best attacks. Special moves, I'd say like Surf. It depends on if you're doing doubles or singles. If you're doing singles, Surf all the way. If you're doing doubles, toss up between Surf and Water Pledge, Dark Pulse for Dark move, Ice Beam is just general all-around fantastic coverage. And I mean, third move is really up. Fourth move is really up to you guys. Generally, like Grass on I'd say is like kind of good because like it lets you hit Water Absorb users. Oh, okay. Okay. Good night, Litsune. Have a good sleep. Have a good night rest. Have a good rest. Iron Hands. We'll bring the pain with Iron Hands. I love this thing. It's just less daily stuff to check out. Makes sense. I recommend getting competitive. It always gives me something to think about, which I think you might benefit from. There we go. Yeah. What about it? Yeah. There we go. Oh, I got the thing up. Smooth brain. Pokemon. Meta I made Godzilla Pokemon. Sure. I mean, there already is a Godzilla Pokemon. It's called Tyranitar. It is called Tyranitar. I'm doing very well. How you doing, Point? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am at, like, 999 large experience candies. I have way more than I need. Granted, I build a lot of stuff competitively. So, like, I never know how much I need. I am not the best person to ask when it comes to what to nickname stuff, because I very rarely nickname my own Pokemon. Even, like, my shinies. I will generally only name my Pokemon I use on competitive teams, and even then, I tend to, like, name them after previous Pokemon that I've had in playthroughs. Or, like the references to other things in, like, other fiction. So, I'm not generally the best person to ask when it comes to names for things. So, interesting. Let's go punch this thing in the face. Let's punch this engine block in the face. I like, oh good, I got burnt. Good, doing less damage with its physical attacks. Yeah, burn cuts your physical attacks in half. One of the reasons why, like, Volcarona is very good at punishing physical attackers. Contact users get punished every time. Nice. Okay, well, the burn's gone now. Yeah, okay, there's the burn. There's the burn gone. Fine, use taunt on me. I don't need to use belly drum again. I just need to punch you in the face now. Spin up does nothing to me, so I'm resisting. Just dropped your speed, but it's fine. Launch. Yes, a Cerulite is a very good thing to bring against this, because it doesn't have anything that can really hurt it. And if it goes for, like, overheat, then you just get flash fire boosts. Alright, it's time for punching. It's time for face punch. See, you may have met Team Head Kick, but have you met Team Face Punch? I don't think you have. Our face punching robot would like to battle. Yes, there's overheat. Yeah, barely is a thing to us. It's so good. And come on. See, that is the bonus damage you do to this Terra Shield when you are terrestrialized and using a move of the same Terra type you're terrestrialized into. He just freaking chunks it into oblivion. I love it. What type is the Revavroom raid? Because I have to be down for that, because Revavroom does have the boosted Urban Mystica pool. Iron Hands. There we go. And with that, Revavroom goes down. You room no more. Little electric engine. So if it's an electric car engine, does that mean it's a Tesla? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to take the easy jokes. I have to. Ooh, spicier Mystica. Again, Revavroom, good drop pools. It's Bug. By the way, she's yeah, Skeletor would be pretty good for that. Sure, let's do the Dex entry. Yeah, Skeletor would actually be very good for that. I'd be up to join it. I'd be down to join that because, like, again, I always love doing level 5 raids. I always like accumulating Urban Mystica. I mean, it's been especially good since the last couple of days have been like a break from aggressively shiny hunting. That I'm not burning through Urban Mystica stockpiles like they're candy. So I've been able to like completely rebuild my Urban Mystica stockpiles and even exceed my previous numbers. So like this has been good. Because yeah, I think going forward what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing like these raids with viewers once a week. And maybe doing a like, battle stream or something. Every week. Sort of like, give like an Urban Mystica recharge thing. But also, gotta like intermix that with like, of course, obviously we're just still doing the Breath of the Wild 100% run, which... Hey, Toxic. What is Herb thing? Urban Mystica, it helps you with shiny hunting. Basically, Urban Mystica is the only ingredient capable of giving Sparkle Power. Sparkle Power level 3. Which gives you a 1 in 683 chance of finding shinies. So it's like the shiny charm jacked up on roids. But it only applies for a specific type. So like you can make like Sparkle Power Poison. It'll increase your likelihood of finding poison type shinies for half an hour. It's so helpful. We are always in raid mode, Pyramar. We are always in raid mode. That's the fun part, Echo. The meta's changing in 3 days. Because paradoxes are legal then. Ever need help for options? Pikalytics is a good site. List usage stats. There you go. Alright, so let's, yeah, it's fine. It's a fine point. Yeah, we all have those, like, little mistimes. There we go. Man. But yeah, we're happy to help with Greninja raids. If you guys have your Greninja raids, we are always happy to assist with them. For those looking for what the best option... yeah, David, I said yes. I like to hear it. For those of you looking for the options to use against the Greninja raids, that is the video that Acer and Al and I put together, how to one-shot Greninja in 2 turns. Put that together, and it works perfect. It perfectly works well. I mean, I need Skeletors. I don't think I need Skeletors. I think I can just still go Iron Hands, because like Iron Hands, I can just freaking snowball with Belly Drum. Like Skeletor is very good, but I don't think I need it for this one. Because like, is the Glade more? No, the Glade is for a team. The Glade is only capable of one-shotting the Greninja in 2 turns with the team support. That's the specific reason Glade was picked for that lineup. Is nothing else is capable of outputting that same level of damage in only a single turn of setup. That was the joke I just made, Omar. I already made that joke. You get a shiny Froakie today, Darth? That's what we're going out for today. Jing, spuckle. Yeah. See, you might be resistant to my, Okay, well, I can't use Belly Drum now. Yeah, I can't use Belly Drum now. Okay, we got the paralyze off. Okay, that's fine. Nice, you got the shiny Greninja, I had a feeling. The only thing I know with the special attack is the pistol weapon. There we go. Okay, I'm poisoned. Here it is. Nice. There's a lot of good attackers. The thing is Goldango Bro. Thing is Goldango Merc. There we go. Got mine. Nice. Yeah, I have been having good luck with most of my Masuda shiny hunts. So I'm expecting Greninja's gonna be the one that bites me in the butt. And just yeah. Special attackers are used more, but it's like a 40-60. I'm still on the taunt? Freaking heck. How long until this thing freaking goes away? I know it's 3 turns, but like freaking heck game. Wake up to 3-4. Taunt. Please tell me I can check out the taunt now. Please tell me this thing is gonna go. Thank you, come on. Give me a thing. Okay, no effects line, get me the thing, doesn't burn. There we go, finally I can set up a thing. Okay, well I can't use it now because I'm too low on health now. But we have Terrestrialized Fire types, we should be fine. Yeah, Skeletors are gonna do more than enough damage. Yeah, Skeletors is definitely gonna do enough. Yeah, if I do the damage pep up here, we should do fine. But yeah, it would be best to probably go for less like, Alright, the thing is an acid spray. Fun. There you go, heal up. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna do heal support. Cause like at this point, you guys are just doing enough damage as is. I might as well just support you guys. Pepper. Eat a pepper crackle. I love how much damage that thing does. It's just like, you freaking set up those boosts, and it just destroys everything. But yeah, it's best to not just use overheat when it comes to Skeletors, because eventually you decrease your attack, your special attack set too low, that you're really not able to do much damage. Yeah. But do you reset the video for the shot? Yeah, I reset my I save before I make a sandwich simply for that reason. That's not changing time. Okay, okay, let's try this again. Let's roll this again. That was just unlucky because of the freaking taunt turn 1. I think we go again, we should be fine. Can I walk around for 30 seconds on a sandwich? Need to get support. Yeah, that was just unlucky because it freaking taunted me turn 1. Yeah, that's the issue is with like moves like taunt is, or I mean, well, just getting your health too low on the first turn, is you just can't use a move like Belly Drum. It's the only problem with it. And now, as we wait on the screen, wall's all washed out. I mean, the Volcarona I use for my egg hatching is the same one I run competitively. I go like max speed, max special attack, timid nature, Giga Drain, Fire Dance, Bug Buzz, and Quiver Dance. I generally I'm going back and forth on the moves right now, but that's because the changeover to Series 2 was a bit not unsure of everything like that. Yeah, the long white screen. I think the reason for that is it just deloads everything. Because you gotta remember, the game is connecting pretty much what are 4 independent single battles all going simultaneously. It needs to try to sync all of them up. And it's one of the reasons I don't like the change to Terra raids from Sword and Shield's Dynamax raids. Is with the Dynamax raids, they took longer, but that was because you had a loading time that was from the end of one turn to the start of the next. So it was like a big block reload, rather than where it is kind of now, where it's like these much smaller, you know, intermediate loads. And I just preferred like the singular big block load. But that also is, you know, just me. I preferred that. There you should be fine. But yeah, when it comes to me using Skeledirge in Terror Raids, I will pretty much just set up like three Torch Songs, then I go for Overheat, and then I pretty much just use Torch Song for the rest of it. Yeah, Series 2 starts in 3 days. Yeah, Series 2 starts in 3 days. But yeah, if you guys have any level 5 raids and you have your Greninja raids, we're always happy to help. We're always happy to do them. Yawn. Okay, then. Yes, I turn off autosave. Yep. Hello, Yukas Hartford. How are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, yawn song. Yeah. Oh, you used yawn. Okay. I was like, wait, what used yawn on me? So I didn't think Revavroom got yawn. That's why I was a little confused. Okay, I didn't realize Skeledirge got yawn. Interesting. Can someone do the healing chant, please? Because I am poisoned, and I would like to get rid of the poison. So for one shiny hunt, you only need 2. You need 2 Urban Mystica for Sparkle Power. But yeah, I mean, as time goes on, I don't really... Honestly, I tend to not really reset when I'm hatching eggs while I'm shiny hunting. But also that's for other reasons as well. Yeah. Here we go. The blade. Thank you. I need the healing chant. Thank you very much. That gets rid of my poison as well as gives me a little bit that good amount of health back. Thank you very much. I dodged the attack because you missed Revavroom because you suck. Does a respectable amount of damage. And now I go for the Overheat into the Terrasilize. The reason I do this is I am at like, what, +4, +5 special attack right now. I Terrasilize, so I deal double damage. I deal a little over double damage to the shield. And when you Terrasilize into the type you are using, you deal almost 4 times normal damage than you would to the shield. So, let's see how much damage this Overheat's gonna do. Hello, welcome in, Jack Atherton. Hope you're doing well. Come on, Overheat. Come on, let's see that damage. Yes! That is the kind of numbers I love seeing. Hope you're doing well, Jack Atherton. Thank you very much for popping in. If you guys haven't done so, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. Anyone doing? I'll be up doing the Greninja raid after this, Wilgus. Also, for those who are looking for what is the best way to beat the Greninja raids, Acer, Al, and I have put together a video all about the best counters to use for it and why it is capable of a one-shotting Greninja. Only requires 2 turns to do, And on the second turn, we win the raid. There we go. And now we beat the Rev Room. I'll probably don't Pseudo Hunt before I worry about Herba Hunts, and I'm pretty unfamiliar with mechanics. I just need to get it. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward after like you do it once. It's pretty straightforward, but it does take a bit to like figure everything out. Most of the work with honestly Herba Mystica hunts is really just getting the ingredients for sandwiches. Oh, I mean also getting the Herba Mystica themselves, but like that's raids. Hello, welcome in, Jade the Exister. Wonderful name right there. And there's a spicy Herba Mystica. Delightful. But yeah, I am up for that Greninja raid, Lucas. I'll be bringing my support Indeedee, as I always like to bring with these. Because I do enjoy having support. Thank you very much. Yep, I'm always happy to know people. Thank you very much. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yay. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm ready for the Greninja raid. Oh, it is Jangmo. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, quick Pokemon part. Okay. If you don't have like good options for it, I'd recommend to bring something like very low level, like a level 1 thing, like a Shinx or something. If you have that, like a Magikarp. Because if you get knocked out, you don't really lose time for that. And then you just do like the healing cheer for us, like the healing cheer, like the damage cheers. But yeah. What do you mean, Jack? I can trade you a Froakie. But thank you very much for coming, Jangmo. But yeah, I am good to do the Greninja raid now, Lucas. Also, if you guys have level 5 Terra raids that are not the gold background ones, I'm always happy to do those. They help everyone get some Herba Mystica, help everyone get some experience candy, and you get self-fighter items. Should I play? I'd say probably Yawn. I'd say probably get rid of Yawn for that. You can just send me like any generic thing that you have, Jack. I don't need the Miraidon. I don't want to pick a legendary from someone. I can get you that after stream, Jack. We have a Discord. There we go. So exclamation point Discord. If you join the Discord and send me a DM, I will be able to arrange the trade for later today. And I encourage you guys, if you guys have not done so, please do not forget to join the Discord. Basically, stay up to date on everything we do here. We organize trades, Terra raids, and everything like that to help everyone get all the stuff that they need. We're always happy to do that. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't really accept trades like that, because I don't need the Miraidon. I can go catch my own Miraidon in this game, and I can just bring over my Koraidon from my Scarlet version. L, D, V, X, S, L. There you go. But yeah, Lucas, if we don't do this, I'd recommend going out and getting, if you can find like a Revavroom, like leveling that up and giving it Screech and not giving it the zoom lens. That would be very good for beating this. There we go. That should be. I don't think the Ceruledge is going to be too good for this. I mean, I don't think the Ceruledge is going to be too good for this, but this is not going to go well, I don't think. Yeah, that's the reason we have the Gallade. I mean, I can probably go and try and set up my Gallade. Yeah, I probably should go and just, like, set my Gallade up. So we can have a damage dealer for it, but the Gallade needs the right support. Yes. Yeah, Ghost and Fire, so it is weak to both Dark and Water. That is why we say go for Gallade. Because there is a static Kirlia spawn in the overworld that is in the Badlands on the east of Paldea, like that sort of like desert construction area. There's always a Kirlia there. And you can actually find wild Gallade just like running around outside like Alfornada, just like, you know, like a fighting sandwich. And then you can like a fighting power sandwich, you can find them fairly easily there. I mean, honestly, Pyramar, I'm kind of like that myself. The reason is that when it comes to these raids, you do need very specific options. The reason for that is these raids are deliberately designed with the requirement of specific counters in mind. So, if those options are not brought, you simply will not be able to win. That's sort of the problem with them and why we have like the specific video covering what the best options to use are, because there are very, very specific options. Well, I mean, the thing is, not everyone does know about the strategy. That is sort of the thing. You know, the best option for it is to bring Gallade, but a lot of people still have Slowbro built from the Cinderace raids. So a lot of people still want to be running the, they want to still be running Slowbro or Slowking from the Cinderace raids, even though those really don't work that well against a Greninja. So it's kind of a thing of people already have stuff built and they have sunk costs. Yeah, pretty much Pyramar. When it comes to level 6, level 7 raids, you do need very specific counters. Yes, indeed, it is Drogain. Also, Drogain, I got some theory video ideas kind of want to run by you that I'm going to be working on over the next couple of days. Would like to know your thoughts. I don't think we're going to be able to beat this. But yeah, let me go grab Drogain's link. How are you doing, Drogain, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, your channel's absolutely exploded lately. There we go. Yeah, let me go grab the link. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Recommend for this. Discord. Yeah, I had a feeling you were a bit busy. Yeah. Recommend if we're gonna go try this again, you guys watch the video and like we try and like build some of those options for it. Because otherwise we're probably not gonna be able to beat this thing. I sent a few of them, Drogain. I'd just like to know your thoughts on them. Because I do love the lore. Lore Pokemon is like legitimately one of my favorite things to do. Different Pokemon. I have different Pokemon. Gallade. Yeah, it's level 100 though. The thing is, these battles are all level 100. So the stuff you're using against them need to be level 100 themselves. Otherwise, you are going to have a very hard time. Yeah. If you need a Froakie, Lucas, I have spares. I am shiny hunting for Greninja right now. I can always just send you one. As well as in about 2 weeks, Greninja is getting re-released back into raids. So it may be best to like set up right now and then try to raid Greninja when more set up when those raids get rerun. Because you can only catch one of the raid Greninja, so it may be best to like catch it in like 2 weeks. But yeah, Gallade is the best thing to use against it for a damage dealer, but you do need some support Pokemon for it. Hey, Zoka. Best place to farm EV reducing berries. I've noticed them found like throughout the entire region. But also, I have also noticed you get them from, like, terror raids. So, it's kind of a thing of, like, it's both. They're, like, the little sparkling spots on the ground. But, yeah, it's... You can get them from raids, you can get them from just walking around. Like these. Like, these sparkling spots, they can be the EV reduction berries. I can get you a Square Bunny if you need Pixel. Because I have a bunch of Brokey. Yeah, I tend to stay off surprise trade, Lucas, because there's a lot of hacked stuff. There's a lot of, like, hacked stuff going around within the surprise trades at the moment. And I generally like avoiding things like that. Yeah, I still got a theory video on that Drogain, and I do agree with you, Endor is likely to be what it is. But I still have a theory video that I'm going to be putting together for that. I have a couple of other stuff for it. I didn't send those yet. Hey, Benito, how you doing? Like, basically, people trading stuff that is not supposed to be in the game right now. Or, like, genning shinies and trading those on surprise trade. It's an unfortunate little thing that just exists, that people will gen and hack stuff in. It's one of the reasons why I tend to avoid the surprise trade. Specifically because of the hacked stuff. I mean, you're not going to probably run into stuff like that, but yeah, it's an unfortunate thing if people just, like, genning shinies. Because for a long time, I actually hated shiny Pokemon specifically for that reason. Was my only exposure to shinies had just been through, like, people hacking and genning shinies into existence. So for a long time, all I associated with shinies was genning and hacking. But, you know, of course, as time went on, like, I actually met and got to know, like, legitimate shiny hunters. Like, that changed. And, like, yeah, I can see what they are now. But yeah, it's... I tend to avoid it because back in Sword and Shield, I found so many hacked stuff on there. You'll get in things like, oh yeah, doing a surprise trade. Here's a freaking 6 perfect IV Glastrier in a Pokeball that's level 100 with max speed and max attack EVs. And an adamant nature, and it's like, this could not be any more hacked if you tried. So it's one of the reasons I just tend to avoid the surprise trade like the freaking plague. Because all those memories exist. Also, yeah, I just released them. I don't even take the Master Ball, I just release it instantly. On principle, I don't take Master Balls that are hacked, because I don't like anything that is hacked existing in my games. I will go out of my way to legitimately get every single thing that I use. Because I take pride in what I collect. I take pride in my shinies. I take pride in my competitive building sets. If I just hit a single button and everything was ready, then I don't really think I'd want to really battle as much. Because for me, a large part also is like, you know, going through the process of getting everything. You know, I use the stuff I get from Terra Raids for my competitive stuff, because if you guys go in... First shiny was a Gulpin and Y had no Pokeballs. Oh, that's... I feel that, man. My first shiny I ever found was a shiny Onix back in a playthrough of Platinum I did probably over a decade ago. I was just looking to add Gibble onto my team, and that frickin' Onix was higher level than my entire team. And it knocked me out. And I couldn't catch it. Point. Is the Bronzong raid have a gold background? Because if it does, that is an event raid, and that does not drop Urban Mystica. Hello, Islam1. How you doing? Level 5 Garganacl. I've heard people say Garganical. I have no idea which way it is pronounced, so I'm just going with Garganacl, because that's the way I just say it. Oh, so it's a purple background? Well, the thing was, it was higher level than me, And my team, because this was a file I did, because I liked to do a playthrough where I traded myself, like Chimchar, traded myself Piplup, and then I reset for a third time, and used Turtwig and trade over the other two so I could have, like, all 3 starters on my team. And then I was going for Gabite, Gibble at the point. And it just, I had a grass type, a water type, and a fire type against a rock ground type. That doesn't historically end well for me. So I was like, I'm just not going to attack this thing, because if I do, I'm going to kill it. But if it attacked me, I basically die, and it was higher level than me. And I just couldn't catch it. It felt terrible. It was like, I couldn't catch it. I couldn't do anything about it. But eventually, I will shiny hunt Onix again. But then after that, the first shiny I ever owned was a shiny Beldum. So, like, I don't know. Kind of okay with it. I do not bring the Charizard. Do not bring the Charizard. It will get destroyed by Garganacl. Garganacl is a rock type. Charizard is fire flying. It is double weak to everything that Garganacl will throw at it, and it will get knocked out ridiculously fast. I'm getting tired of getting wiped in the Greninja raids. What have you been using in the Greninja raids, or have you just been joining with randoms online? But yeah, we have a strategy to beat Greninja in 2 turns. Before the shield comes up, before it can do anything, it cleanly one-shots it. My friends. What's up? I recommend sharing this video with those friends. That is the lineup that Acer, Al, and I have been running. And it has worked every time. Yeah, the issue is you need to be doing out damage. Vaporeon does not really do much. You need damage output when it comes to these. Yeah, the strategy for this was 2 Screech users, a Gallade, and a Indeedee. And up to solo my Greninja with Slowbro from the Cinderace raids. Yeah, it's possible to solo it with Slowbro, but there is a lot of risk involved with the Slowbro raids. Because you do need a good amount of luck involved. There we go. What is it, Ahsoka? There's also that the Greninja does have a special defense boosting nature. So you are doing significantly less damage with a special attacker than a physical attacker. Yeah. Yeah, I recommend the Gallade for it, because Gallade, when supported by 2 Screech users and Indeedee on Psychic Terrain, it can one-shot. These end, I believe it is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I can send you one, Dragon. I can send you one. Get the belly drum. Yeah, they end on Sunday. But they will be getting rerun. About 2 weeks after the start of the first ones, they rerun them for like another 4 days. So it would be good to like just do it then. Like if you're struggling with doing it now, it may be best to do it then. But yeah, I can get you one. Yeah, I can get you one, Ahsoka. No 5-stat changes abilities. It's fine. Blade Go Psycho Cut. Hammer Arm. Fine. I'm fine with that. But yeah, so I can get you guys one. I guess actually all I gotta do is just have like the ones I have right now that are in my party. And instead of just like, I'll just go trade them out. Garganacl. I mean, I've heard people say it Garganacl and Garganacl. Which one do you go with? 1 for Garganacl or 2 for Garganacl? How do you guys say it? Because, like, I'm Garganacl. Yeah. One thing I'm looking forward to seeing about Garganacl is what happens when you use Salt Cure on Empoleon. Because the way Salt Cure works is you deal double damage with the Salt Cure at the end of a turn to a Steel type, and you also deal double damage to a Water type. So what happens to a Water Steel type? Does it deal 4 times damage? Because if it does work that way, you are taking half of an Empoleon's health in a single passive damage move, which is terrifying.
I can always get the Bronzong raid done.
Yeah, we can do the Bronzong raids after this. The Tauros may be a bit difficult. Like join that quick. Yeah, I'll be able to have that at play. I'll be able to do that. Also, again, guys, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. We do terror raids with viewers pretty much every day, in addition to our Masuta Shiny Hunting. So if you guys enjoy this, you guys will love what else we do. We also do battles. We also do battle videos with viewers. Battle streams with viewers, I should say. As well as battle streams against randos online. So if you enjoy battles, grab it out. I think we should be able to do this. Yeah, I need Froakie now, noise. Yeah, I'll be able to get the Froakie. Yeah, so 1 for Wasab, 1 for Ahsoka, and 1 for Dragon Slayer. That's okay, so you use 3 of them. Tremendous amount of energies, you're gathering, not much time left. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to beat this thing. Yeah. Yeah, Garganackle is a bit of an annoying raid to beat, but also it did purge us really frickin' early, which didn't help. I mean, also, like, Grass Garganackle is also a bit of a hard thing to do, because it's weak to ice, it's weak to fire, it's weak to bug, it's weak to flying, all of which are weak to rock. And then there's also weak to poison, but poison also doesn't really match up well against it, because fricking Garganackle has ground moves, and a lot of the poison types in this game are also weak to rock, because they're either like Charizard, or they're like Iron Moth, they're Salazzle. They just don't mesh well. Do you have any level 5 raids I play games that are not the gold background ones? I'd be happy to do that. I just need to hatch these eggs, and I'll be able to send you guys them. But yeah, I delete my Froakie as I get them. Freaking... Oh, Nimble. I look forward to eventually shiny hunting Nimble. We've already gotten the low kicks shiny. I love it. Oh, nice, you got the Greninja. Nice. Okay, so it's just Ahsoka and Dragon that needs it. Okay. Yeah, if you have any level 5 raids that do not have the gold background, I'd be happy to help with those level 5 ones. Alright now.
What's the other one?
Yes. I'm just going to hatch the eggs and trade them out. If you guys would like to join Points Raid, I recommend you guys join it. Level 5 raids can drop Herba Mystica. And Bronzong's a relatively easy one to beat. It doesn't really have a whole lot of damage, and it's like not super bulky. The gold background means it's an event raid. Event raids cannot drop any Herba Mystica. They are just there for, like, basically Terra Shards and experience candies, but they drop the same amount of Terra Shards as, like, the regular level 5s, which also drop Herba Mystica. So there's really no point in doing them. Okay. Yeah, the only event ones are Bronzong and Lucario. So if it's anything other than Bronzong and Lucario, it will always be a non-event one. But yeah, I'll be able to join the Indeedee one. I'd be happy to join that. Because actually, fun fact, everyone, if this Indeedee has Psychic Terrain, fantastic counter to use against the Greninja raid. Psychic Terrain Indeedee is one of the best options to use against it. So, if you want something easily accessible and good for destroying these Greninja raids, recommend you pop in. The thing is, it has like low physical defense, so a Zoomer will play rough should damage this thing into oblivion. Even if it's a male Indeedee, but it has Psychic Terrain, you can still breed the male Indeedee to get a female Indeedee with Psychic Surge. Oh, it is female Indeedee too! It's gonna be fine. We're fine. Yes, destroy the Bronzong. Destroy the Bronzong. I would not recommend bringing Iron Hands for this. Iron Hands has a low special defense, and Indeedee is a Psychic type special attacker, so it will shred this thing. Also, again, guys, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so already. We go live every day doing shiny hunting, battles, and other assorted stuff and things. We are presently also working on a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 100% run series. Welcome in, Octavia Miss. Happy to do. After this, I'll be able to get you the Froakie Dragon Slayer. I'll be able to trade you them after this, because I have both of them. Welcome in, Octavia Miss. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys would like to join the Discord, ! Discord will be a link to that. Would recommend joining the Discord as it keeps up to date on everything. Oh, we should be fine. We should be fine, I play. So long as Azumarill should be fine for this. Because like, Indeedee doesn't have a whole... Because Indeedee doesn't have any dark moves, from what I recall. So, you should be fine. Yeah, Bronzong does have Rain Dance. What the heck was that? Was that like Thunder Wave or something like that? Okay. Here. This... Yeah, well, that shouldn't do it. Okay, that should be fine. Great ability pad. Yeah. Unfortunately, that does happen sometimes. But Indeedee's gone. And this is why I love Azumarill. This right here is why I love Azumarill so dang much. It hits so freaking hard. It just removes things from the field. Just death. It's just, Azumarill is the egg-shaped bringer of Oblivion. I love it. Delightful. Thank you very much for that, I play. It was very good. But yeah, I recommend, if you guys have that Indeedee, raise that thing to level 100 and give it a bold nature, give it enough irons to give it maximum physical defense, and HP up to give it maximum HP investment, and you should be fine for the Greninja rates. It's a very, very good support Pokemon. But yes, Dragon and Ahsoka, now it is time to do the trade. Link code for the trades is 19283746. Just make sure, like, you know, it is us when the thing. There we go. Link trade time. Discord. Link to the Discord. But yeah, I think we're probably going to be live for like maybe another half hour or something. Because it is getting a bit close to 5:45. We generally end off around 5:45. I mean, depending on certain days. We generally go a bit longer when it comes to certain other ones. But for today, we are probably going to be ending at 5:45. Let's go again. There we go. Alright, let's go. There we go. Who is this? How many eggs can you have in one pink ones? You do not hold a certain amount of eggs in a picnic at once. You mean in the basket? I've noticed it seems to be about like 10 or so. I've noticed about 10 or so seem to be how many you can have at a thing at a time, which is why every like 7 or so minutes I like just go click A to just collect all my eggs as possible. But yeah, I think it's probably that many. Oh, is it you? Okay. There we go. There we go. Here's your Froakie. Yeah, I do it every, like, 7 or so minutes. Because I've noticed that, like, about every half minute I seem to get one. So I tend to do that way. Oh, sorry. Dragon Slayer, why are you quitting out of the trade? Yeah, I did. There's so many region ditto. Who's going to picnic? With shiny charm. What's odds? I'm not clicking B. It's not gonna get boring. Then we're just not gonna trade them. These both screens on defense. It might be best to just trade it another time then, or we can just try and arrange this after the stream ends. If it's being weird. We got 3 Froakie, a 3/4 and Ditto. You know, 2 boxes, egg, power 2. Yeah, you don't need 3 Pokemon, you don't need 3 Ditto. I do that with, like, one singular thing, with 1 Ditto and 1 the Pokemon I'm hunting for, and I get that many. With just that. You don't need the multiple Ditto. You just need, like, the 1 Pokemon and the 1 Ditto. Because it's egg power 2 is what gets you the eggs. The multiple Pokemon doesn't really affect it all that much. Yeah. Yeah. I think I know who we're gonna be hunting. I think I know who we're actually gonna go raid. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that it took that long. Yeah, and now in time for you, Ahsoka. Sat out, haunted with no attacking moves, holding an Everstone. Don't do that. No, don't be mean to people like that. That was what the person in Sinnoh did. Yeah, Ahsoka, it is time for you to get. There you go. But yeah, I think I know who we're gonna go raid. There was someone I helped get, help basically like figuring out shiny hunting with eggs. Sooner. Who is this one? Oh, wrong one. There you go. Sure. When I hatch another one, I can get you it. Okay. But yeah, Ahsoka. You know what? Come on. Good to try. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this next one's for Ahsoka, because she said she needed one. Vitamin vending machines. There is not a vitamin vending machines like in Sword and Shield. However, if you go to the Chansey supply store, they sell the vitamins. Yeah, the Chansey supply stores where you get them here. So I'd recommend doing that. Also, if you're running short on money, go to your treasures pocket of your bag. When raiding, you get things like star pieces. You get things like, star pieces, pearls, nuggets, and things like that. And you can just sell those for a lot of money. And that is what I do. I mean, EV training is a bit slow for me. EV, because you can't do let's go to get effort values in this game. So you need to fight them manually. And I don't really like fighting them manually. Which is why I just go and I just drop a whole bunch of vitamins on my stuff. Because I have a crap ton of self-fodder items that I use. So I don't really need to worry about, like, the amount of money I'm spending on things. So that's the reason I just do that. Because it's also just easier and, like, less time-consuming to go do that way. So I'm just passively uptaking money anyways from, like, the terror raids. But you can also do league points for it, too. I also occasionally go to the auction place. Because the auction place, if you go there, and you can buy... Oh, I'm up for the Blissey. I'm up for that Blissey raid. Because if you go to the auction place, I found, like, yesterday, I found, like, 55 proteins. And I got that for $7,100. It was a steal. Yeah, I think it should still be there. Ghost Blissey. No, that was, Clefairy. Yeah, it's the Clefairy Blissey thing. Don't have Premier Balls. Yeah, I don't buy the Premier Ball ones. I only ever buy the stuff that you can exclusively get via the market, just because it's just not worth it. It's like, I don't need, like, Dusk Balls, but I do need, like, freaking... But I do need things like freaking, fastballs or dream balls. Yeah, I like catching my stuff in luxury balls. Hunting for a Droopy, the white one. Is it a force encounter? I do not believe so. I don't know if you breed a Droopy one, if you will only ever get eggs containing Droopy ones. But I recommend probably that first. But yeah, I prefer to do that. Just go with, like, I don't know if that works. I've already gotten my shiny Tatsugiri. I might go for all three of them eventually, so I just get the other two. So I'll need to figure out which one to get. Also, thank you to whoever used Taunt on the Blissey. That was a good thing to do, because now it can't use Sing on us. Also, thank you to the Umbreon for freaking using Screech. I love it. Oh, the amount of damage that you do with this thing is insane. I love it. Like, it just doesn't do enough damage to us. It can't possibly hurt us. Nice! Oh, shiny Hawlucha. I hope the Hawlucha is still there when you return the game. No, Blissey is not fairy. Yeah, like, Umbreon is, like, an amazing support Pokemon. I still say, that Grimmsnarl is the best single support Pokemon just because of Misty Terrain and screen access. But Umbreon is a great support Pokemon as well. Absolutely freaking fantastic. No, it's fine. It's fine. Blissey just does get Dazzling Gleam, but it is not generally good to bring special attackers against Blissey because Blissey has just... It's all of its stats are special defense and HP. When it comes to Blissey, you want to bring physical attackers. Someone needs to do the healing cheer on me. Someone needs to do the healing one because I am asleep. And until I wake up, I will not be able to attack. Thank you. That is exactly what we needed. Your Dark Blissey raids are super easy. Because you just spam Iron Hand with them and they die. But yeah, I'd be up for the dark. I'd be up for the Dark Blissey after this one. Yeah, I think we should be able to beat this thing. Greninja should be able to beat it. Let's Sableye. I don't think we're gonna do the Electric Sableye. The Blissey have boosted rewards from Terra raids, which is why we are doing them. I'd try doing the reload save data. There is basically a backup, a memory backup the game has, where it should still save a bit of that. So, I forget the exact input it is, but it might be able to reload back from where you were. We should still be able to beat it. We should still be able to beat it. You don't feel too bad, Wasab. But yeah, Blissey just has like a ridiculous... Yeah, we're fine. We beat it. Yeah, Blissey has no physical defense. So it was just really a matter of time before it went down. But yeah, when it comes to Terra raids, it is best to look at what the Pokemon's base stats and base typing is. That will generally control much more than the Terra typing of what you're fighting against. The exception is level 6 raids, but even in certain level 6s, you don't really need that much. Yeah, I can just bring my Iron Hands. I can just bring my Iron Hands is fully built. Level 100, I should be able to do it. I don't think we got any Herba Mystica from that one. But yeah, Blissey, I'm up for doing that. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you're ever having trouble leveling stuff up to face raids, I recommend going around and clearing out your level 3 and level 4 raids, and then just using the candy from those to level your stuff up. Eventually, you will get to a point where you are able to reliably do level 5 raids, and at that point, you basically never need to do level 3 and level 4 raids ever again, because you do not get Herba Mystica from level 3 or level 4 raids. So once you can start reliably doing level 5s, there's no reason to ever do anything else. Oh, that's... Yeah, apologies for the Halucha thing. Yeah, that... I have never lost a shiny Pokemon when it comes to a power loss. That is also one of the reasons I basically do not take my Switch off my dock. My Switch is always in dock mode. Okay, what's up? Have a nice day. Thank you very much for coming in. Hey, Caleb, how you doing? But yeah, I play exclusively in docked mode when it comes to playing on my Switch. Most of that's also because, my Switch is hooked up to, my Switch is hooked up to my capture card. And if I take my Switch off the dock, which disconnects from the capture card, it basically screws with all my audio settings, and I have to, redo everything, which takes, 20 minutes. So that's another reason why I don't take it off the setting, but even before I hooked up with the capture card, I never really took it off the dock. We already did my Greninja raid. But Greninja will be back in 2 weeks, as well as it's also tomorrow for the Greninja raids. So there's still time to get one. Go for the belly drum. Yeah, the freaking taunt on the Umbreon to stop Sing. Absolutely great. Okay, good. It's using Seismic Toss on me. You're fine. You're gone. And now Blitz is probably going to get deleted. Yeah, it's gone. Just Screech, Belly Drum, super effective Drain Punch. Blitz is dead. It is gone. I love it. It's too powerful. Iron Hands is too powerful for this world. I love it. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are going to be going live tomorrow again for some more Terror Raids. Do you have your Greninja raid in-game, Caleb? Because if not, I mean, after stream ends, I could help you with that. I could help you with it, with yours tonight if you have it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is always a chance. That's the RNG nature of Pokemon. There always is that chance that when you're looking for something, you just do not get it. But yeah, it is the nature of RNG. Have you beaten the Ace Academy tournament? Because it would take like 30 hours, and I would like to play Xenoblade. I mean, I think that you might want to go and put that time in for it, because it will be easier for you to do, because there always are going to be more level 7 raids. They are going to add more of them, and it may be better than, it might be better to like have access to do them now. Yeah, because all you gotta do is beat the Ace Academy tournament and then do a couple level 5 raids. So it shouldn't take that long. How far into the game are you? Just question. Yeah, I'd recommend probably doing that. I think we might be done with, if you guys want to start up the raids, you guys can do that. I'm going to be working on hatching eggs for the rest of the stream, because the stream is going to be ending in about a couple of minutes. So if you guys would like to go knock out some of your raids, highly encourage you guys to go do that. You beat them. Okay. So you've beaten Area 0 then. Because after that, you got to just do rematch all of the gyms, which doesn't really take that long. And then you just got to beat the Ace Academy tournament, which also really doesn't take that long. So it should take maybe like an hour or so, maybe like 2 hours at most to do everything. Because then you also got to do some level 5 raids. And you just open level 5 raids for online people, and you bring like Iron Hands and a Azumarill. You should be pretty much okay. I think you also need to join like other people online ones. Like equip Choice Scarf from the Cinderace and Speedrun. Yeah, that's a good idea. You just accidentally started Glamora Skeleton. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that Glamora would eat Skeledurge alive. Yeah, Glamora raids, I've honestly noticed, are probably one of the hardest to do. With, just because it bodies Iron Hands and it bodies Azumarill. Because it would just freaking spam, like, Hyper Beam against Iron Hands. And then for Azumarill, it's a Poison type. So it's just like, it's really obnoxious. Gotta allow hundreds. Yeah, you honestly don't even need the Choice Scarf at that point. You just go and just basically just mash A through everything, and everything is just dead. Because, yeah, you're going to be fighting predominantly, like, mid-60s, maybe a level 70. Yeah, turning off animations, like, I played a bit of X and Y, because I've been having to play X and Y for some theory video footage I'm getting. Hi, Happy! You really don't walk by that many shinies. Even shinies that don't really change all that much, they will actually stick out to you. They will be quite noticeable. Because you just, the one little difference about them, it sticks out like a sore thumb. I didn't think I would notice things like, say, Shiny Iron Treads or Shiny Iron Moth, and I noticed them pretty quickly. How are you doing, Happy? Hope Happy doing good. Any of the mods in chat, please go grab Happy's link, please. You kind of caught us right towards the end of the stream, Happy. we're going to be ending off pretty soon. But thank you very much for actually popping in. But yeah, I think I know who we're gonna go and raid. I know who we're gonna go drop a raid over to. I helped them a little bit earlier with some tips on gathering Masuda eggs, and okay, there you go, just the ads being annoying. Yeah. Come on, game, give me hatch my eggs. There we go. Good speed on the rest of the day and yeah. That would be the best way to do it. You know, it really doesn't take that long to beat the rest of the gyms. They're not that hard, especially with level 100s, because you can just literally bash your way through everything. And I mean, that's what I do, honestly. When I'm grinding for stuff, I just bash my way through most things. Not too mad. I lost the shiny to Lucha. I did have 2 shinies yesterday with no Miska. Yeah. With this game, you notice shinies at a relatively quicker rate. So it isn't bad. Yeah, but I mean, also gotta remember, that's not really the way the game is meant to be played. Just basically mashing when things are level 100. So yeah. But at times, it is what must be done. It is what must be done. Okay, no, it's not a shiny Nimble. It looked gold to me, but no, it wasn't shiny Nimble. But yeah. It's gonna be fun. But yeah. Yippee. Playing Forspoken. Never heard of our Forspoken Happy. Granted, I'm the guy who never played I'm the guy who's never played a Mario game. So me not hearing about games isn't too surprising. Yeah, we're only gonna get up to 80 eggs hatched in total so far. But I have a feeling we're gonna be hatching our stuff soon and getting some more stuff and things. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I am pleased with today's haul. We got some Herba Mystica. We helped some people get their Greninja raids done. I'm pleased with myself today. This is gonna be our final Froakie hatch of the day. Let's get our raid ready. I don't even think you need Scarlet. I think you just go banned. There we go. With that done and dusted, let's go for a raid. We're gonna go raid Sly Guy, who presently is hunting for Shiny Meowscarada. They are hunting Shiny Meowscarada in Masuda eggs, the only way you can hunt for Shiny Meowscarada, of course. So, see you guys next time. Let's rock and roll. And next Wednesday, we're going to continue our Breath of the Wild series. We are going to be continuing Greninja stuff tomorrow. And see you guys next time. Hope you have a nice day. Don't forget to like and subscribe.